Hello, welcome back for another reading. I'll be jumping into a general message today. So let's just see what spirit, what do you have for the collective today? What is the message that needs to come through? Okay. All right. Let's start off. I want these. I want these two. I do not want these. I'm not. These ones I think were the ones that flipped. Yes. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups. Disappointment. Unfulfilled desires. I just saw someone yawning. Maybe you just yawned. I think yawning, sometimes if you're not tired and you yawn, I think that it sometimes means like unfulfilled desires. Could be disappointment though. The Hangman, card number 12. Strength, card number 8. That's significant for you. Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Four of Wands, more fire energy. The World, card number 21. Now, I'm not going to pull out the rest of these for right now. I'm just going to let these stay out, but okay. You know, I know that these are really good cards and I really want to read it that way, but I am getting a sense that there is some level of disappointment. It's like you have a new outlook on something, perception. This is weird, like these are great cards, but I'm not reading them that way. So the Strength card here, and I don't read reversals, I just read the energy or what I'm drawn to, but I'm really being drawn to her split face. I know this is a really beautiful card, the Strength card, but I'm being drawn to the split face. And I'm getting the sense here that this Five of Cups is very heavy. This is a very overpowering energy right now. I get a feeling that you or someone else is disappointed. So like if you're disappointed about something that you found out or you're seeing now, or someone's disappointed in you. But I'm going to read it as it's you, and if it's not you, obviously the energies flip. But I'm getting the sense that you're disappointed because you're seeing something in a new light. You have a different outlook and a different perspective about someone. You're seeing someone as being very two-faced. And what you thought was a very solid, stable foundation in a connection, whether it's a relationship, like a friendship or a romantic relationship, or even just someone. Like, you could be having just met somebody and they're really putting like forward their best foot and they're really showing you this version, and then all of a sudden you like learn something and your perception is very different now, and you're seeing some other side of this person, and it's a side that they were hiding, but they're not able to hide it anymore. Something has given away this like their colors have shown. And I don't want to say like you're out for blood or they're out for blood or anything like that. I just feel like there's something here where you have a new perception of somebody who was really showing you they're this innocent or honest, sincere person. And I just get the sense that, because I don't, like I said, I don't reverse reversals, but in the negative, in the reverse, I know the Queen of Wands can be really manipulative. Also really arrogant and reactive, very aggressive. Maybe there's something here where you thought was what was really solid of a connection with someone, what was building and becoming a solid connection, a solid foundation in something with this person. You just saw like a totally different side of this person, and now you can't unsee it. And I think that's why this energy is so heavy and so overpowering. It's like there's a strong disappointment. You know, at the Five of Cups, you have the 2 cups that kind of still have... You have these 3 cups that are empty. And then there's this one behind her and this one over here that she's tipping. And I get this feeling that, like, even though... Like, you have the ability to see all sides of something. Maybe understand all sides to a story. And while you understand this person, their behavior, their reasoning, I want to put reasoning in air quotes, we all make up reasons, but also real reasons, but still. Like, you understand their reasons, you understand the reasoning behind the character, the personality, the persona, the behavior. You understand why this person was hiding who they were. But like, and I'm not saying this is anyone evil. This is not like that. This is just like you have seen 2 sides to someone. And I think that while you thought this person was like, great person, a great foundation, solid individual, like you're becoming really good friends or you're connecting on a really... in a really awesome way or awesome energy. It feels like it's friendship more than anything. This could be someone that you knew for a very long time, say years. It could be somebody that you maybe have only known less than a year, several months, and you just were getting really close to them. And like suddenly something maybe happened and it showed you a different side of this person. And like I said, it's not that this person is like inherently evil or bad or anything. It's like they could have done something bad, said something bad, but maybe they just showed that they're this person who's just going to do something and do it this way or behave this way or say these things. And it's not in alignment with the kind of the values you have or how you show up. And it's not who you thought you were connecting with. Like there's just some sort of like disappointment in this. And I don't know if deception is here, but obviously deception kind of comes with like this two-face energy, but I kind of get the sense that like this has always been there and maybe you didn't quite see it. Like if you're getting to know somebody and they're showing you like who they are and they're acting a certain way, behaving a certain way, saying certain things, and you don't really see them as like red flags, yellow flags, whatever. It's like you're just kind of going along with it. And then later when something happens that changes the dynamic that you're in, you suddenly put everything together, right? It doesn't have to be like this person was out to get you or intentionally did anything mean, but there was definitely something here where I feel like there was a foundation being built. And then there's like a face and a new persona or facade that kind of showed up and you were like, wait a minute, how did this happen? Like, I don't understand where this came from. I want to get a few more on this World card. This World card, I just kind of was like feeling like You just shut the door on something, but we'll see what else comes out. I need 4 more Spirit. There's 3. Need 1 more. Just 1 more. Okay. Alright. Okay, that is too many. I don't know why. I really want to flip the top one over, so we're going to take that one. Okay. So we have the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you know what? Hangman, underneath Hangman too, it's like there is something here that like you were not seeing, and then suddenly you're like, wait a minute. Who is this person? Like, who are you really? How are you? You know, why are you? You're like asking all the questions, and you weren't seeing it. You weren't paying attention to something. Death and rebirth. You might have been going through like a really difficult or challenging time. And that's where like, when you start to change your perspective about life in general, or like yourself, or you're going through something that really changes your whole outlook on, you know, the world, the way the world is, the way people are, and you start to really change your internal outlook, your external outlook changes as well. You start to see things differently. You have the Star. This is card number 17, reduces to an 8. Oh, Death is card 13, reduces to a 4. I swear this card has been coming out for like every reading. We have 6 of Pentacles. This feels like, yeah, there was something here. And I know that this looks like it could be a lot better of a reading. But just energetically, this 5 of Cups is overpowering this whole thing. It's like your perspective on somebody and outlook on something has completely shifted so heavily that you're like very stubborn to not see it any other way. And maybe this is just confirmation for you if this has already happened, or this is happening now and you're like asking those questions like, who is this person? What is... I get the feeling that this person was someone who really showed up in a way that was very generous, very giving, and you were excited. Like maybe this person was like, I'm looking for friends, or I'm looking for a connection. I'm looking for people who get me, people who understand me, and I would just want to create my tribe, build my tribe, connect with the right people in my life. And I think that this person, because I get that this is the person, this was like, you know, on your heart. This was like a wish. This was like, I'm asking for friends. I'm asking for more people. I'm asking for community. I'm asking for, you know, my soul tribe. I'm asking to meet these people and bring them in. And you might have met somebody who you felt was like a really solid individual. Like, this is someone I can be really great friends with. We actually have very similar interests. We have, I feel like we got each other's backs. Like, there's a very generous energy here and supportive energy that I think that, you know, you wanted this really badly. And then something might have happened in your life either a while back, if this is just confirmation for you, or if this is supporting your current energies and your experience. You either went through something back when, or went through something, experienced something kind of big, transformative. It doesn't have to be good. It can, you know, but something kind of transformative here. It took a lot of strength for you to move through this, kind of come out on top of something. Or maybe you just woke up one day and you're like, I don't understand life, you know, and like something just switched. I don't know. But something happened and it changed your perspective on life, and you started to see things differently where you weren't seeing them clearly before. And then you started to see this person as someone that you're like, wait a minute, like, I actually don't really know who you are. You're showing up differently. And this is really disappointing for me. Like, this is not something that I asked for. Like, I really wanted more. But I do feel like this World card is really standing out. Like, you're just like, you know what? Shut the door on it. So if this is something that has happened to you already and you're just like maybe this is something that comes up a lot for you, and you're thinking about it, you're stewing on it. I mean, what was the purpose? What was the meaning and the reason? I mean, obviously those are things you'll have to, pray or meditate on, or, ask the universe, or spirit, your spirit animals, guides, any source of, your truth that, I'm seeking answers, and meditate on that, or just ask that and let it go, and then those answers will come to you. There's a sense of guidance here that, if this, like I said, if this has already happened to you, shut the door on it. Like, this world card is making me feel like it's over, it's done with, and just shut the door on it. That's sometimes hard when, you are the kind of person who's like, I want to understand why this happened. I need closure. And I feel like that's kind of something you don't have, or you're lacking, is you don't have a sense of closure. Because this was something really good. You wanted this. This was a wish fulfillment. But there was something that you weren't seeing. You weren't seeing something here. And then you went through a big change and a transformation. Something happened. Your whole outlook just drastically changed. And things were flipped upside down. I feel like there is, whether this has happened to you already or it's happening to you now, and you're kind of in this energy and you're wondering what's going on, know that I feel like the guidance here from Spirit is just, if it's creating any sort of disharmony or bringing up disharmony in your life, let it go. And forget about it. If it doesn't bring value and it's not bringing you peace, and you have peace without this in your life, then it's not meant for you. I got this message just now that with this world card here, the end of a chapter, the end of a cycle, or something that's going on, you're in this energy of disappointment or in fulfillment, just kind of I don't understand why I wish for these things, want these things, when I'm always disappointed. I'm getting the sense that Spirit's saying close the door on it and let it go, because you're going to have some sort of blessing or something coming out of that. Even if you don't have that closure, you'll have closure. Something else will give you closure. Whether it is this person comes in and talks to you or apologizes to you or reaches out to you, reconnects. I don't know what's going on here. I kind of get the feeling that this is someone you're either currently interacting with if you're still engaged with this energy, or someone you're not talking to anymore. There is a sense of a blessing that's coming from just saying, having the strength to just close a door on something and walk away from it. Yeah. Having the strength to just close a door on something even without the closure, because you're going to have a dream about something that's going to give you closure. You'll talk to this person and gain closure. You'll hear something from someone else and gain closure, or there's just this answer will come to you, and that internal just knowing something, you'll just be like, oh, I understand why. I know why this happened to me. I know why this person came in. Because maybe you're like, I don't understand the purpose of this dynamic. I don't understand the purpose of this friendship or connection, when it didn't really end up serving you, right? It does serve you in some way, and there is some sort of blessing out of that. So if you can, get the strength to just say, close the door on it. Because I'm feeling the sense that maybe this is for some of you who have a hard time letting go. Especially when something felt like it was so good. It was a really good, beautiful connection. I do believe that there was a lot of honesty and sincerity here, but there was something to this that shifted, and you just saw a different side of someone, and you're like, that's not great. I don't like that at all. And I almost kind of feel like it's just because of how you actually see the world. Like, you saw this person the way that you did. You connected with this person in the ways that you did. And then something happened to you, for you, in your life, and completely changed your whole outlook on how you see people. And you can't unsee people now in this way. And it's almost like maybe they showed you the side, but maybe it was always there. Like I said in the beginning, it was always there. They were always like this, but you just happened to see it this way. Like, oh, now I see this and I'm disappointed. This is not in alignment with me. This is not the kind of people I want to have in my life. Not in this way. Not this kind of energy. Not this kind of influence. And it could just be that. And maybe there's this disappointment there. Is like, it's not just something they did or something they said. It could just simply be, you've changed so drastically as a person, and maybe that's what's so disappointing, is that like you are seeing things differently, that you weren't seeing that way before, and now here you are at the end, and you're like, why did I go through that? Why did I experience that? Why did all this have to come in just for me to be like, I don't want it anymore. It's not in alignment. There could be a sense of disappointment around that, with like, I'm getting the sense like this being like new chapter, but also the universe, right? This could be something that you're like, why did you let this happen to me? Why did this have to happen to me in order to change my whole outlook, my whole perspective? I went through something and now I see people totally different, and I don't understand why I lost so many connections or this connection, because I see that it's no longer for me. And it doesn't serve me, and it doesn't bring me value. It could be something like that too, that you're very disappointed, and there's this disappointment that's just like hovering and clouding, like sitting like a little gloomy cloud kind of over your head like all the time. You might be in good spirits now about your life personally, or anything else in your life, but regarding this particular experience, this person or these people, if it's more than one person, there is this like gloomy cloud that's just like, go figure, right? Of course, another crapshoot of a friendship or something. Of course, someone would show their true colors, but like I said, it may not be that they were showing their true colors. It was always there. Your whole perspective changed. So there's two ways that this can be seen. Someone really did change who they were, and you're like, what? Or you went through something really extreme, really big in your life, and you just see this person or these people totally different now. There's some guidance, like I said, some guidance here that if you can just close a chapter on it and say, it's okay, it's happened for a reason. You don't know now. Maybe you won't know right now. You will get answers. You will get clarity. You will get closure. And it will come in a very unconventional form, unique way. Just know that there is like a bigger blessing on the outside. I just see this door. Like I see a door here, and if you could just like, shut the door on this energy, you open it back up, and then there's a whole new chapter. It's really big energy. It's almost like this is kind of opened up for this energy. Whoopsie. And Spirit's like, I don't know, I'm seeing like a luggage container, putting all this into a luggage thing and just like throwing it out the window and then just walking through this door. It's like how I'm feeling. I don't know if luggage or doors resonate in any way, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Let's pull some oracle cards here and see if there are any additional messages or messages that can confirm anything further, resonate for you in any way. Okay. I swear to God, this is like the third time this card has come out. I think everybody's kind of on a similar wavelength right now. A new dawn. Good news is coming. Hard times are over. Yeah, shut the door. Like, you got newness coming in. Stop overthinking it. You might be cycling on this one really bad. There might be something here that you're really cycling back and forth all like Yeah, you might be really thinking about this a lot. And you could be overthinking it. You might be trying to, like, solve the problem. Like, you're in your head saying, how can I make sense of this? How can I understand it? I feel like that's something that you might be doing. And maybe you're not going to get the answers right now, and that's okay. Just close the door on it. Put a, what do they call that? Put something in it. Anyway, shut it down and try to just walk away from it and move on with your life, and know that, like, closure or peace will come from that, obviously, but also, like, you might get closure on something about this once you do that. I know that's, like, seems like it's counterintuitive, like, well, wouldn't I get closure, like, wouldn't I be able to move forward if I got the closure? Not always. Sometimes you don't always get closure. You have to give yourself that closure, and I think that's probably what is coming through for you. We have gifted, trust your gut, guided, protected. Yeah, trust your gut on this. Travel, time off, take a trip, adventure. Maybe some of you need to take a break, take a trip, short trip, do something fun, get out of your house. Yeah. Don't settle, dream big, there's more for you. Oh yeah, don't settle on, like, energies or friendships, or even, I don't want to say friendships, but, like, you know, connections like this that aren't serving you. Even if your perception of it changed, it's okay. Like, let it go and know that there's going to be better connections that are in alignment with who you are now. All right. And then we have keep it simple, peace of mind, less is more, accept help. Yeah, peace of mind. Don't overthink it, right? Don't be trying to resolve this or understand where the problem was, what happened, why did it happen, whatever that is. Like, just let it go. Big deep breath. Keep it simple. Like, give yourself peace of mind. I feel called to pull the top one off. Happy success. All right. So yeah, I feel like, you know, all that, just ready to, like, you know what? I don't need to know. I don't need to have all the answers. I don't need to have the closure. I can give myself closure. I don't have to figure it out. Especially what's it going to do, right? If you try to understand why this happened, or why they did this, or why something happened like that, said something, did something, I don't know. What is it going to do, right? Is it going to change the formula, or is it going to add to the formula, or is it just going to, it's like adding a variable of 0. Maybe, I don't know. It's like adding a variable of 0 to a formula, and maybe something doesn't change. I don't know, maybe that does change it, but it's like adding just another unknown, and you're still unknown in that situation. So it's not going to solve anything. It's not going to resolve anything. You have to just give yourself that and walk away. But I do get big gift, big blessing, healing, peace, or something out of this energy when you shut the door. Okay, I'm going to leave that message there. I hope that this message was helpful, and I hope that it resonated for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. And if it did, my job is done, because that makes me very happy to know that it was helpful and supportive of somebody's journey out there. If you liked this message, or if it resonated, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment telling me how it did. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.